What's happening, Achievers? Ajit Sidhu here from Invincible Achievers. There's only 4 ways in business that you can make money. Let's figure out how in business people make money and how we can relate it to our life and our personal life. Now, there's only 4 ways in business that any business can make money. And the first way, and this easiest way, is optimizing and maximizing. Optimizing and maximizing is a way of assessing your staff, your procedures, your marketing, whatever you've got that you're doing right now in business. That is a way to Kaizen it. Kaizen is constant and never-ending improvement. So you look at it, you improve it, you make it better, you train your staff better, you do more with what you have. So with that, you optimize before you start maximizing. In business, people try to maximize, try to get another site before they've even optimized it, made whatever they got better. So that's the first way of making money. So optimizing is the key. It's the easiest. You're in full control of that. Optimize. The second way of making money in business is reduce expenses. If you reduce your expenses by finding better suppliers, better things, or getting rid of things that is a waste, or improving which is optimizing, improving your actual systems, and then the expenses are reduced. That is the second way, and that's the second easiest way because it's in your control. The third way is increase sales. Now, increasing sales is harder than the other two, but essential because sales are the lifeblood of a business. So by increasing sales, you can either increase sales by marketing, improving your marketing. Again, it goes to optimizing, but making sure you are marketing, making sure you got some salespeople that are trained. You're making sure that you're getting referrals and testimonials. Testimonials now on digital Google is referrals. So when people want to buy something, they look for reviews, and that's almost like a referral, but you also have a referral system. That's the other way. And the final way, which is the hardest way, is increase the price. So increasing the price is always harder. But if you increase the price of your product, then you can actually make more money. Which is obvious. Now, going back to the 4 ways of making money on business, it's optimizing your systems. Optimizing your systems. Second one is reducing your expense. Third one is increasing your sales. Fourth one is increasing your price. Now, how does that relate to us? If you think of yourself as a business, everyone has the same thing. Now, you can relate that to optimizing. Look at your expenses. Look at what you have. Can you make it better? Can you find it cheaper? Can you improve your systems at home? Maybe you're running an old car that's guzzling petrol, and you have maintenance on that. Make it better. Get refinance. Find a better mortgage. For your house. Get fixed mortgage rather than a variable mortgage now that with interests going up everywhere. Have a look at that. That's the first way to optimize your life. Make it better. You can even, optimizing is also in a way, which is a big thing, maybe moving to a cheaper place. Some people pack up from London or New York and go to Singapore, go to Thailand, which is much cheaper living there. So that's optimizing, but that's something that you need to assess yourself. So optimizing your life. The second is reducing your expense. The only way you're going to reduce your expense is if you actually sit down, spend an hour, and figure out exactly what you are spending, exactly to the penny. You got subscriptions on Amazon. You got subscriptions to your phone. You got subscriptions. Your subscriptions are everywhere. But what tends to happen is we move forward so fast that we forget what we've got subscriptions for, or what our expenses are on a regular basis. What we're spending on, how many times we're going out. Now, reducing your expense is the biggest way, the easiest way after optimizing, that you can actually make your life more wealthy. Because if you're saving more, you don't want to think, I'm saving more and just put it in the bank, because with inflation going up everywhere, I always say inflation is like rats that come and eat your money in the bank. Now, with that, you want to save money, then you want to figure out how you can invest it so you make your money grow for yourself. So you invest it. When you start making some money from the investment, you don't think, that's cool, I'll buy a car, or I'll buy a boat or a plane with that, or whatever it is, or I'll start, spending it. You reinvest it. Once you reinvest that, you start getting compound growth. Once you start getting compound growth, and if you don't know what compounding is, I can always do another video, podcast on that. For compounding, the money is reinvested and it jumps up. You can just research it. Go to Google and type in compounding. It's the most powerful force in our life. So with that, it compounds, and then you can start having a luxury life. So that's the best way to optimize your life, reduce your expenses. The third thing is sales. Now, that's in business, but what is yours? Yours is income. How can you get more income? Be more valuable. Learn more. Grow more. Study how you can become more valuable for your company. By doing that, you increase your value. You want to get to a point where you're in a situation where you're improving your business, or wherever you're working, that you're bringing in income, you're doing much more. Rather than just do 90% or 80%, go to 100% or 110% of your capacity. Start growing, taking other people's jobs and making yourself valuable. Once you're valuable, the directors will notice. We always do. We always notice who the best are and who's working at less capacity. That's the job of the directors. They see who's an asset, who's a liability. You want to be an asset. But by becoming an asset, the only way you're going to become an asset is by learning more, doing more. Not just thinking, I've got a qualification and I'm in a job. That's it. I'm good. Because you're becoming redundant in a sense, because knowledge and everything is moving so fast. If everything is moving so fast, technology is moving so fast, knowledge is moving fast, times are moving fast, or everything is compounding on itself, and you're not improving yourself, you're becoming redundant in the marketplace. So you need to improve yourself in the marketplace. And Tony Robbins always says this, he mentions this, he teaches this. We're equal as souls in life, but in the marketplace, we're not equal. Someone who works at McDonald's for minimum wage is completely different to someone who is gets people's investments and makes people rich, makes people wealthy, and is able to help people and change lives. That person is so much more valuable in the marketplace than someone who is serving food, in a sense, over the counter. If you are serving food over the counter, you need to find a way of making yourself more valuable, become more knowledgeable. And Warren Buffett says this as well. The biggest investment you can do is in yourself. Learn more, do more, be more. And the final thing is increasing your price, which goes back to the same thing. Increase your knowledge. Increasing price is increasing your value. You're increasing your value. Once you've increased your value, you can ask for a bit more. Once you've increased the value and made the your business profitable, you can take more. If you're working for someone and you made more money for the directors, you can ask for more. That's given. You become more valuable. The directors know that they don't want to lose you. So again, in business, is optimize your business first. Reduce expenses. Third one is increase sales. Fourth is increase price. For yourself, it's optimize your personal living, your life, find better ways of doing things. The second thing is reduce your expenses, but the only way you're going to reduce your expenses is by knowing what your expenses are in a monthly basis. Third one is increasing your income, and the only way you're going to increase your income is becoming more valuable, and that relates to the fourth one, which is increasing your price, which is increasing your own value, your own knowledge, your own self-worth, and making sure you're not just delusional, thinking that you are the best when you're not really. Don't be delusional. Figure it out, compare yourself with others, and really push yourself. Become better, do more, be more, add more value to the marketplace, and naturally your income's going to increase. And then with that, you can not start spending again, because then again your expenses are going to fly up. You actually invest. You can invest in different vehicles. You want to invest in different vehicles. You want to see. That's a different podcast. I'll do a different podcast on investments. But that's where you want to invest. And then when you make some money from your investments, you reinvest for compound growth. And then obviously there's options there again. And there's a different one. I'm rambling now, but you can create 3 little buckets. And Tony Robbins teaches this in Wealth Mastery. 3 buckets. One is, I'm going to quickly mention it because I'll mention it now that you're interested. You create 3 buckets. One is your security bucket. One is your investment bucket, and the third one is your first one is your security bucket. Second one is your investment. Third one is your dream bucket. Now, the dream bucket is where you put some money in there and you fulfill your dreams on a monthly basis or on a yearly basis. Go on a holidays. That's where you spend. But you have to make sure that the first bucket of security is there. You've got some money in the bank for yourself. You've got your home. You've got insurance. You've got wills, whatever it is. The second one's investments, that is creating income for yourself. And from there, you take portions, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 from the profits, and you put it into your dream bucket and let your dream bucket grow. And you can do the same thing with from your income. Figure out a calculation from your actual income. If you haven't got a business or haven't got investments, how much percentage can you actually put in your security? You might want 70% security, and then the 30% in your investments. Dream bucket's not going to be much at the moment, because if you haven't got security, haven't got investments, you should be putting it there. Once your investments start growing and start making some money, then from that, you put 1/3 from that bucket. You put 1/3 in your security, 1/3 back reinvesting, and then 1/3 into your dream bucket. And that creates a money generating process for yourself, where your dream bucket starts growing and growing and growing. And then you can actually spend and have fun and have a luxury life. Hope that helps, guys. Just go back to this if you want to listen to this. But that's the 4 ways of making your business wealthy, and also the 4 ways of making your personal life wealthy. Take care, guys. Bye.